To the inside, Gary. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Wiggins drives in. That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Bradley. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Sullinger the screen. Misses the three.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Crowder following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Bradley, no one around him. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wiggins, right side. Can't hit, and it's Boston the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. The Celtics with the lead, and so in the game for the Timberwolves, Alex Andries. He's in at the point. Chris Humphries is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Towns, and it's Muhammad in at the 2. Sullinger, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid floor work. He ended with 14 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Freak kicks to Towns. Pass to Muhammad. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Alex Andries. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Freak's got 8. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Olynyk. He kicks to Bradley. Sullinger with a screen for Bradley. Dishes it to Olynyk. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Now, Crowder following the three-point attempt by Freak. 6 to shoot. Sullinger, left side, from 15 feet away. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Passes it to Muhammad. On the wing, Wiggins. He dishes it to Freak. From deep three-point range, cannot hit.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Kicks it to Bradley. In the corner, Crowder with it. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. Got a hand on it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Timeout.
Well, there's no lack of range in this. The leading three-point shooters among the ranks of the NBA's big men the last month. Good spot, Kelly Olynyk.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fella who can knock down threes.
Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And the foul called on Freak.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kevin Martin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Olynyk kicks to Sullinger. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Freak. He's got 8. That drops. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Gary. Humphries gets the rebound. Humphries has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
Here's Bradley. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bradley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Gary. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Now the dish to Humphries. The feed now to Muhammad. And 1:01 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Humphries kicks to Freak. Outside for Martin. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And we're through the first. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
It's been a solid outing for Freak. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
The big men are Sullinger and Olynyk. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Jay Crowder. That's the Boston 5. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
They swipe it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he lays it straight in. He's got 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And Towns gets it to go. The Celtics with the lead. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Count that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And again, it's Minnesota converting. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. for the lead. And it's Freak missing. Well, the Celtics shooting 43% from the field. Bradley passes to Sullinger. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Feeds to Wiggins for the tie. And it's Bradley with the rebound. And here's Boston. A 2-point game. Here's Gary. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Muhammad shooting. That one on Olynyk. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That puts them in the lead. Freaks got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Here's Boston now. There's a good screen. And the pass to Bradley. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Sullinger's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 5th in blocks, 8th in rebounding, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, he's been dominant as a shot blocker all year. He is a dangerous force inside.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Humphries, and Levine subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Timberwolves shooting around 40% from the floor here. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Chris Humphries is out there with Towns, and it's Freak in at the 1. The 10-footer. Wagner cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush. And the Celtics lead by 1. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Now Bradley following the three-point attempt by Freak. Sullinger dishes to Bradley. Olynyk sets a screen for Bradley. Almost, but it rolls out.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Pass to Towns. Levine kicks to Freak. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Sullinger, left side, from 17 feet out. Rebound, Minnesota. Humphries has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Alexandris. Good on the triple. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Austin with the ball. Trailing by 2. Sullinger passes to Bradley. Boston again missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Levine. He kicks to Freak. From deep. The shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And stolen by Freak. Pass to Levine. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Olynyk the pass to Wagner. And stolen by Wiggins. Lays it in off the breakaway. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
And how about the killer instinct on that possession? Not running the clock, but pushing the ball and tacking points onto the lead.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Dishes it to Sullinger. 13 feet away. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Now here's Freak. Guarded closer. Picked by Humphries. Wiggins kicks to Freak. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bradley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Good. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Levine. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas, and that one's good. Freak.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out full speed. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
My goodness, that one got them going.
Did it ever. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Well, Sullinger has been great. 8 rebounds, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And he gets the bucket. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Outside Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Thomas kicks to Bradley. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Olynyk. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Freak with it. Now Thomas defending. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Humphries. And here's Freak. Off target with his 3. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Here's Bradley. Misses the three. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They break the hearts of
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
After I saw a few shots go down, it was pretty clear I was in a good rhythm. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. Next.
Was this game a little too close for comfort?
I didn't want to rub it in too much, you know. I did what I had to do to make sure we won, and that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, man. Look, don't be putting that on y'all bulletin boards, all right? It just kept it close, and we managed to pull it off in the end. Not much else to talk about.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It's a nice milestone for sure. I'm just blessed to be playing in the NBA, and making a starting lineup means that I've been playing well and improving my game. Still a lot I want to do in this league, and hopefully I can keep making my family proud. Oh, and shout out to my pops. I know he's watching this back home. Love you, Pops.